Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamie. I'm a 33-year-old zero-based cashless budgeter and stuffer. And today we're going to be stuffing my paychecks for the first week of November. So let us go ahead and get started with my variable expenses. So buffer we're going to skip. We always skip buffer. Crochet by Jamie, we're giving $22. Which is half of what I put into my cash stuffing envelopes from my Etsy payout, which is half of my Etsy payout. So this is a quarter of my total Etsy payout for this week. So currently in Crochet by Jamie, we have $25.32. This will cover any yarn I need to buy if I get any more orders, and any of my Etsy fees that I accrue. All right, gas this week is going to get 70. So we have 50, 20, 50, 70, and 5. So currently in gas, we have 50, 100, 20, 45, and 26. 46, 146. My brain just shut off. I don't know why. It's pretty early. The sun is still out, and today was daylight savings. It is 3:51. The sun's setting, but it's not gone yet. But I think it's because I haven't had any caffeine yet today. I just had a Monster like very recently, so I'm still pretty sleepy. Still have a headache. So groceries is getting $20 this week, so 20, 30, and 5. That'll be good to cover my groceries. I still have a lot of meal preps left, and like yogurts and string cheese and some fruit and stuff. So I shouldn't need to get much this week, if anything. I also put some chicken in the freezer so I can thaw that out. So we should be good. My prescriptions is getting 5. So it currently has 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Right? Yeah, 30. And spending is getting its normal 5. So you have $5, $7, and $9 in spending. All right, moving on to my high priority binder. Starting off with car costs, which we are giving $25 this week. So we should have $350. Oh. So 20 and a 5. I don't know how this money gets bent. It literally just sits in the envelope. It's not real. But we have 1, 2, 3, 20, 35, 45, 350. Perfect. Okay, good enough. Debt payoff, we're giving $50 this week. So let me go ahead, color in those circles, and then we will add the cash money. Let me scooch everything. Oh, I meant to scoot the tray, not the bills. All right, so we're coloring in 5 circles. 1, 2, God, my coloring is awful. 3, 4, and 5. And we're adding 50. And we should have at least 230 in here. I think it's 231 is what we should have. So 150, 170, 190, 210, 220, 225, 230, 231. Is that what I said? Yeah, 231. Perfect. And I did make my payment on this card, so we will go ahead and unstuff that this week. All right, festivals, which is the one that I am super excited for. We are giving $75. It's just a bunch of negatives on here, so it's really exciting to be able to have a nice positive on here. So we're adding 50, 70, and 5, and we should have 85 in here. So we have 50, 70, 80, 85. And the first thing we're saving up for is drinks at the All Time Low concert, or parking at the All Time Low concert. I'm going alone, so I'm probably not going to drink, but I do have to probably pay for parking. And then after that is going to be my tickets for Lost Lands, which go on sale in January. All right, gifts this week is getting 5. And Lost Lands tickets are like $500, I want to say. I'm camping with friends this year and not in the normal camping, so that will be cheaper. And I don't know how much the tickets themselves cost, but I think 500 should be safe. Okay, so we should have 145 in here now. So we have 1, 20, 35, 42, 4, and 5. My brain just forgot how to count for a second there. Right, and then final envelope in my high priority binder is taxes, to which we are adding 15. So you should have 475 in here now. Maybe if I add the money, we'll have 475. So 10 and 15. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 65, 75, 475. Lovely. And odds are this will just be a refund for me, but I would rather have some money saved up than have to try to scrounge up money at the end of the year. Jeez. Sorry, I live at a busy intersection. Like there's a stop sign right outside my house, so get some loud cars coming through here at all hours of the night. You'd think they would stop at like 2 in the morning, but they don't. Okay, so moving into my low priority binder, we are not going to count any of these envelopes until we do the next condensing, which will most likely be in January, maybe in December. Depends on how long my fake bills last. If I run out of bills, then I'll have to do a condensing to get some back. But body mods, we're going to add $1. I've been thinking about getting a tattoo on my finger, like right here, saying I'm not looking to be found. It's a lyric from The Maine. And I love it. So maybe you'll see a tattoo on my finger soon. Electronics is getting $1, but the shop I go to has a $50 minimum, so I have enough to do that, but I don't know how much more it would be than 50. It might be like 100 just because it's a finger tattoo. They're more expensive. Fitness is getting a 5. And I know they don't last as long, but I've had my knuckles tattooed for like 4 years now. And that was a stick and poke from a friend, so still surviving out here. Hair and lashes, we're giving $10 because I would like to get my hair done sooner rather than later. Preferably sometime in November, but it is already November. So, when's the last time I got my hair done? It was in August. Oh, I just got my hair done in August? I got time. All right, Shindigs and Shenanigans is getting a 10. We have that $35 IOU we're trying to pay back and then save up for fun times with my friends. In travel, we are adding a 5. And this is saving up for that trip to Hawaii for my 35th birthday. And I just turned 33 2 weeks ago, so we got time. All right, that's it for my low priority binder. Final binder is my long-term savings. So we're starting off with 52 cats, which is my version of the 52-week challenge. We are doing the $32 cat this week, which is our highest available cat. Nice green. Oh, speaking of cats, they have figured out I'm in here. I'll let them in when I finish recording this video before I start the next one. So, all right, so 20, 30, and 2. But I did just, the other half of the money that I got from my Etsy payout, I used to buy a 16 bin yarn organizer thing, and they have not seen it yet. So there's gonna be some sniffing going on whenever they do see it. And I'm a little bit nervous that they're going to play with the yarn just because it's out and about. Cats is getting $5. It's not out and about, but it's, it used to be in like plastic storage bins, and now it's just in those little cubbies. so it's more accessible to them. Home improvement is getting a 2. Medical is getting a 5. Month ahead is also getting a 5. Okay. My Roundup challenge is getting 71 cents. So that is $4.12.92. And I'm not going to bother to count this because we counted it last time, it was $4.12. We're not adding enough money to round up to the next dollar or color in the next circle, but we are going to color in, spoiler alert, a good amount of circles with my cash unstuffing because I got my big girl paycheck, I got an Atlas Earth payout, I got my interest payment, so we're going to add some nice money here. But not today. Today's just 71 cents. Okay. For Savings Challenge Saturday, we are adding $16. I already have it counted and clipped together, so we're just going to attempt to stick it in the front here. I need to just like rip this thing off. Okay, let's see if this works now. My cats will find that later and play with it, so if you hear any weird noises in my cash unstuffing or Saturday savings, that's what it is. They found the little zipper. So $16 is going into there. This is huge. And then wedding is stuck based on my relationship status, and I'm single, so we're just gonna give it $1. And oopsies. That is gonna be it for this video. We are all out of binders, we're all out of cash, we are stuffed up in there, so we are all good to go. So if you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I will see you on Friday. Friday for my cash unstuffing.